I just have to play that real quick. What do y'all think? That's a good job. So, okay. I grew up listening, well, I was really young, but I liked TC Peniston finally. Do y'all think that Lizzo actually sampled that for her song Juice? I mean, it's similar, and I'm pretty sure it was inspired. Um, I feel like everyone has a little piece of something nowadays in their music that is from a time in the past. But let's see. Let's see if that works out. Cause you already know, Lizzo had to give writing credit to the girl who came up with the I'm 100%. That, yeah. But anyway, what's good, y'all? Sorry, like, first of all, y'all know I'm supposed to do this Thursday, right? It was raining that day. I was tired. I didn't feel like being bothered. Then Friday came, and I had to unexpectedly go somewhere. And, yeah, Friday. And then Saturday actually had a little, it was like a sip and paint party. Even though it was more than sipping, really. It was like shotting, for one of my friends' birthdays. So that was nice. But I woke up Sunday like, what? What? I have to go to work, yo. I was dying. I had to really make it through yesterday. And today I still kind of felt a little crazy. And today was crazy. I had like so many clients. Back to 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 back. And I'm like, you know what, let me come and do this because then before you know it's gonna be Thursday and I'm gonna miss the whole week and I don't wanna do that. So I'm not gonna talk about this Sunday's Real Housewives yet, Atlanta yet until Thursday, but I will talk about the first episode. I know I'm late. But anyway, Kenya's back. She used to be a customer at the bank that my mom used to work at. So used to talk about Kenya way before Kenya was even on Housewives of Atlanta. And I'm happy to see, you know, she has her baby. Now obviously her situation with her husband is a little bit different, right? Like they don't even live in the same state, and I don't know. I forget how soon they got married, but I guess, you know, when you're older, if you find somebody that you feel like you connect with, you want to just go ahead and do it. But you know, I don't know how well, you know, she really knows him and how much time they actually really spend together and that whole bit. But it's definitely nice to see her back on the television screen with her little baby, who is so cute. And you know, when I saw that party in the press, I thought that it was the baby's birthday, but then I don't know, because I didn't really keep up with exactly when she had a baby and stuff like that. But that was just actually a party, just so she could show everyone her little baby. Now Eva, I love Eva, okay? I watch Top Model. Everybody know who Eva is, right? I mean, I can understand what she was saying. Like, I'm not bringing my children because I don't know what's going to go down. But it's just like, Portia and King had a whole whatever they had, right? And they're able to be civilized, right? So, and like they said, it was a kids' party. But then I heard, I forget, I was watching somebody, one of the YouTubers, reviews on the episode, and they said that she actually had a flight to catch after. That's why her kids were with her. But you guys gotta remember, this is entertainment, and I guess this is a little bit what Malaysia was talking about. Like people take everything a little bit too serious. The thing is that people are consuming it that really think that this is going on, or like they don't really know that you're putting on extra for the show. They're gonna really see you in a certain light. but they have to have drama, right? Otherwise, are you gonna really watch it? And that's the sad part. But it's like that's just what we have come accustomed to, and are used to seeing in reality television. Of course, everybody talked about how Nene wasn't there, and is it because she was suspended for knocking the man's teeth out, the cameraman? Um, she said that she had to get a contract together. We've heard that in the past with who was it before? That wasn't in the first couple of seasons, or was it her again? I mean, first couple of episodes. And then they showed Portia what she's going through, and I mean, like I'm not a person that ever want to kick somebody when they're down, but it's like people were like trying to warn you about how he gets around from the beginning. And I mean, sometimes women, we think, well, probably men too, that once they come into that person's life, but it's gonna change, like, because they've never been with a person like me, so I'm gonna be able to be the one to have them just change their ways. It's not even about you; it's about them. And I know y'all peep Tasha K on there, right? Yes. I mean, I'm not like I don't watch Tasha K like all the time. Like when I first kind of started watching YouTubers, I did watch a couple of her videos. Of course, around the time she had, this story about, well, she had a girl on her platform talking about Cardi B, which was crazy. I kind of stopped watching her, right? So I'll only like watch her if she talks about something that I actually want to hear about. Because she does have facts. Now, sometimes, or maybe when she was, back then, she would probably sensationalize things and make it seem like she got receipts for everything because she's putting on a persona as well, which some call dishonest, no integrity. But then you have Nicki Minaj inviting her up to Queen Radio. You know what's so funny? People will bring up that, we're grown. We should be able to have a conversation. We shouldn't be fighting. We should be throwing shoes, even though they would do it if nobody was watching, because that's what they do in their hands. And then only reason you went Tasha K on it is because Cardi B going back and forth. Nicki, come on, like let's be for real. Like, come on, seriously. I didn't even watch the video yet, but I heard basically Wendy Williams got washed up. Because everybody was waiting for Wendy to respond. Like, nah, Wendy's not going to respond. She's just going to keep it moving. I mean, if you're from New York, or even when she had her time in Philly at Power 99, and you ever listen to how Wendy, well, she wasn't even like that when she got there, like that. But what she says on her show is not nearly what she used to do on the radio. And in my opinion, why do I keep messing up everybody's name? I was about to say Tiny TKO. Hey girl. Tasha K is trying to, in my opinion, be what Wendy was, or as sensational lies as Wendy was when she was on the radio. And, dropping the receipts and like the tea and the whatever, right? That's why a lot of people don't mess with Wendy. And some people have come around over the years, but I gotta watch that because I heard she was bought. But I will say, like, I'm sure I made this clear before. I'm not a Nicki Minaj fan. I do listen to some of her music, but it's not like I purchase it. I don't buy concert tickets, anything like that. She's okay, but dang, I lost my train of thought. Oh, but I'm pretty sure you guys have heard that Instagram is going to take away the likes, the feature, the likes on the platform. And Nicki Minaj was talking about how that's really all about money because, you know, first of all, she's already as an established brand, right? So anything she tells y'all to buy or get or whatever the case may be, if you can afford it or whatever the case is, she's drinking Moscato, whatever. You're gonna go get it, and I'm talking about the people who are fans, right? Because I'm a fan of my people. I won't say I'll run out, but I definitely wear Fenty Beauty. Okay, I definitely have the foundation and the lip gloss at least to start with. Back in the day when she had her MAC collection, I did purchase some lipstick and lip gloss at that time. You know, both of them have had perfumes that I really like, Pulse, and she had her Rebel Fleur. Like, I'm there. Well, I actually went to their Macy's events when they first launched my laptop. So you know, back when Brandy was out, a lot of this branding wasn't done. You know, it was you did music. Many people didn't really branch out into other things. They were artists. It was just, you know, that was their lane. But now, of course, you know, you can pretty much do anything and build on that. And yeah, so if she tells you to do something, you're gonna do it. So anyway, getting to the point. So Nicki Minaj is saying that basically it's a business, right? So they don't want you to be able to just come on their platform, post up what you want to post up, tell them to go buy this, and then the money is going straight into your pocket. They want a cut of that. And I mean, as they should, they're a business, right? But they're saying the reason why is because younger people on these platforms, and probably some older people, they are really driven by the likes. I remember I had told someone that yes, my page is not my page. Like it is, as far as like, you know, my friends or, you know, my friends are and I are connected on my page. But my page is not just me personally just posting what I'm doing. Like it's not a normal regular page. I post playlists. I post different type of articles, educational stuff, psychological stuff, self-help or self-love things. That's why I definitely like to watch Tasha. Sorry, now I'm getting flipped again. Tanya TKO. I don't know why I'm tongue-tied today. Tanya TKO. She's a self-love specialist. Like I post different things, you know. So everything is not all about drama. You'll get to learn about some other things that are going on, some positivity that's going on, whatever the case may be. But hearing her speak about that actually made me like her as a person, and I can tell she's a very intelligent person. I just don't like the act she has to be as Nicki Minaj. You know what I'm saying? It's just. But anyway. And also recently Cardi B, right? So I was watching Nika Night, right? So she kind of cleared it up. When Cardi B had tweeted, that's because I passed on, or because I passed on it, now sip on that. She was talking to or referring to Tasha K. Because they were asking why didn't this new girl, Katie, I don't know her name, I don't know. She's a Latin artist, and Nicki Minaj is on her track, and she sings or raps in Spanish for a couple of lines. So people are like, oh, why didn't you go get Cardi for it? First of all, like she said, why you gotta bring her name up for everything? Like, and she wrote because I passed on it. But even still, even if they didn't ask her to do it, she don't have to be on every song. And just because Nicki Minaj is not from a Spanish-speaking country, because she's not even from this country, I know that, right? She's not a citizen. Doesn't mean she can't rap in Spanish. No, I mean, like, it's not that serious. But you gotta remember, these kids, they're kids. The people who they call the Barbs and the Barty gang that are, like, the ones that go back and forth and on. Like, it's crazy. They will get into whole arguments with you over nonsense. So, but Cardi B. So somebody said that she want to get beat up or something like that. So Cardi B dead went outside, it, like to meet up with this person, and she's like, I'm here, where you at? Um, listen, Cardi B is she 27? Right? Um, that's from the environment that she grew up in, and yes, it is time for her to grow up. But I also feel like it's a part of her brand. It's a part of I'm real. I'm still out here. I'm not like every celebrity that you ever know, and I'm not gonna follow this regimen of how I'm supposed to be because this is me. But they were saying that was not like real, and I mean, I obviously like I don't think she would pull up somewhere without security, or maybe she has security. I didn't see them to fight anyone. Anybody can do anything to her. Like, people are crazy out here. Like, so don't. I already know people gonna be on the internet. It ended up being a fan though that was there, but they're gonna be on the internet emulating her, and that's what I mean when I was talking about the branding, right? And as Nicki Minaj definitely understands that, and it's anything that threatens her brand, she is gonna be pissed off about, just like anybody else will be. But anyway, I've rambled on long enough about that. This April Jones and Lil Fizz situation, like, I don't know. I feel like, for her she wanted to be a singer, and Lil Fizz was in B2K, and I think maybe they bonded over the fact that they know that Omarion is an asshole. I mean, maybe he's an asshole. We don't know that. Or he's been an asshole to them. So, and then it's like, what else do they actually have going on? Even though they, came off that Millennium Tour, which I actually went to. But then what's next? You gotta keep the money constantly coming in. And I think they kind of really came close to each other off of that mutual dislike for Omarion, and now they've treated each other well enough that they think it would be a good idea to capitalize on it. That's my take on it. Whatever, like, it does look crazy, but they're not friends. I mean, this ain't nothing new. It's really not. Y'all gotta look up them old beers back in the day, like the Commodores and Temptations. I don't know, like, this ain't nothing. Okay. But anyway, did y'all watch The Masked Singer? Did you watch The Masked Singer? And Wendy, I know your bureau. I know your bureau is watching me. I know your bureau is watching me. Love you, Wendy. But thank you. Yeah, so it was Sherry Shepherd and Raven Simone, and they have been saying these names from the beginning. And for me, I just didn't know what Raven Simone's singing voice would be like at this age. Like, I'm from that's little girls are made up. That's little girls are made up. I don't know. If you younger, you don't be younger. But I had that whole Raven Simone album. Okay. No, but my mom, she knew somebody who he was on the radio at WBLS, so we used to get free CDs all the time. So I definitely have Raven Simone's album, her first album. But yeah, Sherry Shepherd. I actually watched her on Wendy's show when she took over Wendy when Wendy was taking a break. She's really good. I know she has her own show. I think it's on a game show network, but she's a really, really good host. And she was also with Nicki Minaj backstage when they were at the Emmys? She's funny. I like her. So it was cool to see her on the show, and she said she was afraid, but like her son encouraged her to go on here. And then Raven Simone said that she was very like, or she said she nearly peed her pants when one of them made a comment that they thought she was a professional singer because she would like she was a little girl and she was like rapping. She might like kind of melodically do the chorus. She probably did have like a song or two where she was kind of singing. But Raven Simone, and she had the Cheetah Girls, but she doesn't consider herself a professional singer. She's an actor, but she can do a lot. And is she still on is it The View? I don't know because I don't watch, but it's good. It's just like that they can have this platform to go out and do something different and maybe bring new fans in, right? And I can't wait for Wednesday. For Wednesday. The best singer. God, I understand. We have stuff like that. I'm like a little bit of a dork, right? But yes. Alright, so power, y'all. I'm stupid, I'm sorry. Yo, who really shot Ghost, yo? And I dead forgot to record myself. I told y'all last time I was gonna record myself when I watched it, but it was just so much going on because I work Sundays and they changed my schedule around a little bit. So I was kind of like just getting in, and I was trying to make sure that it was recording. Well, I had it on series, but I still checked to make sure it was recording, and I was on the channel on time, and I just didn't even have time to start my camera. But honestly, my reactions while watching were not what I expected. So as probably the 2 episodes prior, I was honestly like, no. This time I was just like really paying attention, trying to pick up on. So somebody called me and messed up my video. Dang. People are so just like, give me a second. Can I get home and unwind a little bit before I make moves for you? Like, give me a second, girl. Anyway, like I was saying, I was on like the edge of my seat the other times, like, oh my God, what's going on? No. But this time I was really melodically. I'm here with the siren in the back. I was really paying attention to what was going on. They were bringing back characters from the past that were dead. Like we saw Raina, we saw what's 56 character's name? Kanan. Like he was being visited by ghosts. Like I love the writing in this show for real. But yes, somebody shot ghosts. And I heard a theory, someone wrote that it's none of the people that they showed that were coming towards the club. They feel like he set up his own shooting. But I don't know. We gotta wait till January, man. But it's gonna be bittersweet because it's the last season. But Power Book 2 is coming. I heard that's coming in the pipeline. Oh, guys. So today, right? I actually was leaving work, and I looked at the Popeyes, and it wasn't like 5,000 trillion million people, right? So I had to eat a little bit of it before it got cold, and so I could really actually talk to you guys about the chicken sandwich. It's really not all that. It's not all that for people to be getting in fights and people to be stabbing people over. It's really not. Like, I don't know. But, again, with branding, once you brand something, oh my God, I gotta have it. I gotta put my hands on it. I went to school for marketing too, so I'm a little bit more. That's how my mind works. But anyway, let me go so I can do something for somebody else. Everybody wants you to do everything for them. Help me. But that's good. That you can be able to be someone that they call on, even if they don't want to admit that they needed you for everything. But they did, and now they mad because you're not around by choice. Because you're not around by choice. Hey, because you're living your best life. Yeah, some people just won't ever get it. You know, you can't even try anymore. You gotta let it go. Let it go. All right, let me go. Stupid.